So why am I coming to you, fully clothed, from within a bathtub? It's a long story, but basically, I've got to come clean about something. I've been looking down at a lot of people lately, including my past self. And the reason might surprise you. Well, it's because of this. Smart toilet. Okay, ladies, snuggle up to me here because we're going to get into some more deep potty talk. And as much as I was being facetious with that opening about feeling better than people, I can't say enough positive about this gadget. So right off the bat, 2 thumbs up. Okay, this is a Toto Washlet G400, and if you've seen any kind of Japanese travel shows or Japanese setting movies where people make fun of the smart toilets, maybe it blasts them in the face or plays quirky music or whatever.
I am honored to accept your waste.
Years ahead of us.
Grace, check it out. Dad's on TV.
Oh, yeah.
You were curious, right? I was curious. Curious enough to order one up, having never tried a bidet, having it installed, perhaps. Now, one thing we got to get out of the way here, this model, the G400, isn't like the other Toto models that you see in America. Here, Toto sells bolt-on tops, replacement seats with bidets and smart features, and the same remote. Those go for about $400, maybe a little bit more, and they're retrofits. They bolt on to your existing ceramic. While that's not like dirt cheap, it's probably the best value, and I would recommend that for most people. Again, you can get one for like $400. Where this adds on is because the ceramic and the top were made for one another, you get more features such as automatic flushing. It is more integrated. It's a sleeker look, and you pay for that. This was about $2,400, 10 times more than your average toilet before you get into install fees, perhaps even electrical work fees, because this does require power, although so do those other seats. I think it's justified. And if you could splurge, definitely do. Toilets last a long time, and a bidet will save you a lot in toilet paper. A lot. I haven't done the math, but I, as many others, have been suffering a life afflicted by never-ending wipes. Whether that was because of body hair or poor diet, I don't know. But it's now a problem of the past or one that comes up when you're traveling. That is why this thing is all-time favorite gadget, something that would be missed and is often missed when I'm not home. So let's talk about the features. As you saw, it has auto opening and closing lid, which you can have parameters set to your liking. It also has, of course, the bidet cleaning wand.
my God.
which has both a front and a back cleaning feature. It also has an air dryer. In case you're out of toilet paper or something. It also has a pre-mist feature. Which blasts the bowl with a mist of water right as you sit down so that things don't stick to the ceramic. Highly underrated, by the way. It also has a heated seat, which is fantastic in winter. One of the best things about this toilet. People don't think about that as often, but it legitimately allows you to keep your heat set lower, because when you come to the toilet, it is a happy place, a pantsless happy place. And maybe last, maybe not last, there's a deodorizing fan nestled into the back, which turns on if you have it turned on. I have it turned off. It makes a noise and it pressurizes the air in the bowl so that presumably stinky air doesn't rise up. Again, we've had that feature turned off. A couple things to get into before we go over the remote. The use case of this toilet. You walk up, it opens on its own. There's a motion sensor here that sees through a little window in the lid. Then when you sit down, it mists. And then when you are done, you get up and you walk away, and it will close and flush, or flush and close. That's how you do the settings. If you wanted to, you could press and flush it in a multitude of other ways. It has a light flush and a full flush. And the flush button here. And a ripcord flush on the back that you can pull if the power goes out. The biggest thing for me has been you wake up in the middle of the night and you don't have to really even touch the toilet if you don't want to. It will beckon you towards it and just do all the hard work for you. Now, onto the remote. As you can see, we've got a stop, big stop button on the top. Underneath that, we've got a rear, soft on and off for the wand. We've also got a front cleaning wand for the ladies. There's actually a little hairdo on this to imply that it's a lady. And then a dryer to blast you with that air. On either side, we have a couple of rocker switches with illuminated toggles. On the left side, it's a pressure knob. And on the right side, it's a positioning knob. Above those, we have a pulsating button, which makes the water go and then oscillating button on the other side, which makes the water go You may be warned by some to use the lowest pressure imaginable, especially at first. I'm going to go ahead and say the opposite. I have only ever used full blast, hard mode, oscillating, and I find it does a great job. Below, we have user settings. We've never set them up. I don't see the need. On the top, again, we have the flush modes and a button to open and close the seats. That was motion detecting. I think that just happened. We're going to not count that against it because that's a weird thing to happen. And then on the back, there is an LCD screen with water, seat, and dryer heat settings. So you can turn the heat of all up or down or off. And then there's a menu mode with cleaning settings and energy savings and auto functions, etc. And when you press, for example, cleaning, it opens up a little thing that says wand cleaning mode on or off. I'll show you the wand. You press that and it pushes the wand out, and it drenches it in water so you can rub it down. I'm going to put it away. And then, yeah, the other functions, the other features, for example, lets you turn on and off the deodorizing fan. It lets you turn on and off the auto flush or the timers for the auto flush, etc. I think that pretty much covers all the features. It used to be like wipe, rinse with water, the toilet paper to get it wet, then wipe again, and then rinse and repeat, not literally, but over and over and over. I'd be wiping and wiping and wiping. And oftentimes I'd just get in the shower. I'd give up. I'd get in the shower, I'd clean off, and I'd go on my way. With this, so much less hassle. You blast yourself, you wipe to dry off and check that you're clean. Occasionally, you blast yourself again and wipe off dry. And then you're on your way. The heat, it's like never ending. It's mysterious how well this thing goes. I've never seen it draw that much power. On the Tesla app, it's hardly noticeable. If it's going or not, you wouldn't be able to tell. I've never had to manually flush it or press the button, and very rarely do I even have to flush it with the remote. I would say that the biggest plus, other than, of course, the bidet, is that you don't have to touch as much. You come in here, you use the bathroom, and you've never touched anything if you don't want to, usually, especially if you're just going number one. And, it's the future. A big part of this was seeing the pandemic, the shortage of toilet paper, needing a new toilet, this one being expensive, of course, but thinking, how long does a toilet last? You might have a toilet for 10 years, 20 years, who knows? So while it is a lot of money, it's about as much as a television. It's as much as an appliance in your kitchen. But this is an appliance that you use many times a day. And it will... you just have to see for yourself. It greatly improves your quality of life. Now, if the price is a problem, again, definitely spring for the high value option in the $400 range, the other Toto seats. But this one's pretty sweet too. So definitely look into it. You could be pleased. I know I have been. Thank you very much.